from a whore in a skin, a horrible kin within that would flourish to him. A soft-spoken warrior, notoriously thin, no physical confrontation, but the war was within. And as he grew old, he never learned to do what he's told. Stupid and cold, Cupid is cold as he shoots him a scold. Just a bastard child harassed a while and asked to smile. But when he ran from home, his fragile bones didn't last a mile. Always passed around, he could never really know where it is he was or the hell that he should go. Had no stable structure, relatives or goals. In his head he hears his own simple melody and strolls. Libraries where he hides, where he buries his eyes. Inside these very lines that had carried his pride. He's wary to cry, decides not to wear his reply. Merrily tries to lie while he stares at the sky. And he blinks away the tears as he thinks of the years that he thought he had a family and rippled in fears. Then his father went to jail and it was stripped to the cheers. Continually hears the sirens as he's gripping his ears. And when he tries to reminisce, he's left with this relentless twist of emptiness. Mentally strays, his mind is bent to piss. Classmates call him names and say no one knows you. Then he walks home alone knowing he's going home to a negligent mom who never quite remembers his dad, to whom he'll come home and never slightly ever is glad. Then one stormy dark night when he was mad, he made two friends, the pen and the pad. It's the story of a son with a glorious tongue. His story was sung with one single chorus then done. And the more insane he became, the more it was fun. As the more his name was refrained, the chorus was sung. It's the story of a son with a glorious tongue. His story was sung with one single chorus then done. And the more insane he became, the more it was fun. As the more his name was refrained, the chorus was sung. Recess on the playground, the last one picked. His ass was whipped, daily harassed and kicked. Only nerd with the nerve in his class, equipped with glasses. Every class had his glasses stripped. Walked home every day angry, mad and pissed. But instead of keep him down, it was the catalyst that sparked his flow. Whole different heart and soul, embarked the goal to let his inner artist glow. He refused to shed a tear in his bed of fear. Won't let the pain capture him, won't even let it near. Forget it, dear, every cheer in a steady ear was just a road paved the lies he was led to hear. So he feeds off the pain, feeling seemingly sane, cause with the pen in his hand it is easy to aim. Onslaughts of his mind starts reeling all his rhymes off, thinking of his daddy as he's shutting father time off. Writing through the night, fighting every fright. Higher is his height, and so bright and enlightened is his sight that he might just be alright. Guess he has a friend indeed, and there's nothing in the world but a pad and pen he needs. Mom and dad are enemies, they let the sadness enter me, but with the pen the cure is simple. When he's mad, just let it bleed. It's a savage entity, but the only shoe to fit, so he uses it, the fuses lit. He opens up and lets the music hit. It's the story of a son with a glorious tongue. His story was sung with one single chorus then done. And the more insane he became, the more it was fun. As the more his name was refrained, the chorus was sung. It's the story of a son with a glorious tongue. His story was sung with one single chorus then done. And the more insane he became, the more it was fun. As the more his name was refrained, the chorus was sung. Now he goes to class with a chip on his shoulder, cause he knows there's a notebook he slipped in his folder. Any mortal new portal, his intellect roped in a different enrollment. When he's flipping it open unspoken, never letting anyone in, often writing till the bell rings. When he begins, the pad and pen are his friends. They never let him begin to ever pretend to think he ain't the cleverest in the academy. No one as bad as he, lyrical savage beast is what he had to be. Ripping everybody, bully to the teacher, to the nun who told him turn the other cheek instead of teaching him to run. When the bleeding had begun, all he needed was some fun and his lunch money back when he was pleading for a crumb. But succumbed is his hunger now as he wonders how he became so intellectual when all he hung around were these idiots and hypocrites with pity with and scripted glitz. Knew that he was bright but never dreamt that it would get to this new vision of pain as entrance in the lane. Reserved for the few, stay ambitious and sane. He wishes to aim his name at the vision of fame and viciously gains the range in his lyrical flames. But as precious as they are, they weren't made to reserve. They were made to be told, so one day they'll be heard. And surely it'll be an historical one at the end of his path when his story is done. It's the story of a son with a glorious tongue. His story was sung with one single chorus then done. And the more insane he became, the more it was fun. As the more his name was refrained, the chorus was sung. It's the story of a son with a glorious tongue.